Yeah, I'm not relieved. Yeah, I was relieved. Yeah, I was.
We had to change it around today because you know what you're going to face. And I thought the guys that came in acquitted themselves really well. I thought Peter Crouch did excellent up top as well. Charlie Adam came in to midfield. Thought he was good.
I was happy to accept a point today that's a point gained rather than 2 points lost. I think that our performance wasn't the best. We accept that.
At that stage of the game, obviously we'd seen almost everything. Apart from that, seen it off quite comfortably. Had chances to obviously put the game to bed prior to that as well, but we're disappointed obviously because performance-wise it was significantly better than we've been able to produce in recent weeks. So I was pleased with that.
We looked a little bit nervous, more than we've ever done before in the last 4 or 5 games. Maybe the lads are feeling the pressure a little bit today, and that caused us to, in possession particularly, to give far too many easy balls away. But finally, in the end, played a very good ball, I think, from Jan Enveer, and a super little turn from Jermaine Defoe.
I thought it was a soft one, soft penalty. Obviously, yeah, it's. I think we all felt the referee played a part in allowing them to get something out of the game, which I didn't think, in comparison to what we produced, I didn't think they really deserved to take a point out of it. I felt we were more than worthy of the 3 points, but it wasn't to be, unfortunately.
I don't think anybody could complain about the penalty, because Jermaine was through one-on-one with the goalkeeper and would have probably scored. So I think the defender knew he was beaten, so he stuck the leg out and brought him down. My problem was it could well have been the winner for us, because I don't think Stoke goal should have stood. I think Peter Crouch has put both hands on Yunus Kabul's shoulders, done the mental jump. That is a blatant foul, so they shouldn't have got that goal.
Well, the referee didn't give Pete too much all day, and there's probably the one time where Pete challenged for the ball that he didn't give it, so maybe it's as a consequence of not giving all the free kicks to Peter, so maybe he's cut him a bit of slack, but I'm not quite sure about that, where he's coming from, but he still had an opportunity to deal with it even after that.
And also I think the referee missed, and the assistant referee missed a penalty from Cameron's handball in the box, puts his hand above his head off a cross from our right after 30 minutes, and the assistant referee and the referee just let it go. And you can see Jermaine Defoe, who tells me after that he can't believe that the referee didn't give it when he stuck his hand way above his head and flicked the ball. Not that it would have gone to any of our players, it wouldn't, but it was just a silly thing to do by the Stoke defender, and luckily for him and unlucky for us, he got away with it.
The only way that Sunderland were really going to take something out of the game was if a decision went against us. Unfortunately it did.
Pleased the referee was brave enough to give the penalty on the last minute, and we're still fighting, which is the most important thing. With 3 games to go, we're still fighting to stay in this league. That's how far we've come now. We don't look like conceded a goal, and we shouldn't have conceded a goal today, because Stoke only scored by fouling our central defender. That is the only way they scored today.
It was a different type of game. We knew it would be, and for the most part I thought we were fine, but just disappointed that the referees played a hand.
Is the red pressure in flat then, Mark?
A little bit, yeah, because it was an opportunity obviously just to get back onto the winning trail. Last 3 games have been difficult.
Sam, did Stoke's approach surprise you after their recent run of results?
No, I wasn't surprised, because they got a lot of the players back from injury, didn't they? And I thought that Mark would switch the team around an awful lot by the fact that the results recently have not been very good.
Yeah. I mean, Marco didn't train all week. Basically put his hand up this morning and said, I want to play, I want to give it a shot. So we got him out there. I thought he was excellent and took his goal well, but obviously got us into a winning position, but then couldn't continue. He's got a problem with his thigh, which when he starts to tie, that's when it starts to restrict him. So we hope he's going to be okay for next week, but obviously at this point he's going to be a doubt.
So I expected a tough game, and it's exactly what we got, a tough game. And for me, it's never been easy to come here and play. Mark plays a completely different way from Tony. Yes, we all play our own way and how we want to play, and he's had very good success since he's been here. But for me, it wasn't about Stoke today. I was a little disappointed about how poor we were in possession today. We could have heaped a little bit more pressure on a very inexperienced goalkeeper, and we didn't quite do that.
Exasperated at Charlie Adam.
I was exasperated by quite a few things from the referee today, to be perfectly honest. I'll have to review it and remind myself about it, because off the top of my head I can't recall what happened, but I'll review the game.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, no problem.